All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
And we are back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Listen, that first picture of that person that we just saw, I honestly believe that that person was just trolling us with that comment with the 5 o'clock shadow. You guys know what I mean. I think that was an epic troll. Could be wrong. No hate at all. I guess beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Anyway, if you're interested, there's a big price cut on these leather alien face hugger mask, limited edition. I saw this. I figured that's creepy, interesting. So if you're interested, Google it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. Couple of things before we get started. I want to give a big shout out to the sponsors of today's video, Real Life D&D. Thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video once again, as well as Dominic Rio. Dominic, thank you, sir, for being a sponsor of today's video. I really appreciate the support, you guys. You guys are keeping this ship afloat while the overlords over at the YouTubes are trying to sink it. So thank you guys so much. If you want to sponsor the next video, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. I will read your name unless you let me know otherwise. Just leave a note if you don't want your name read on the video. Otherwise, I will read it. Also, guys, a bunch of you have already gone over and subscribed already. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Goose, my French bulldog, the mascot of the greatest community on the YouTubes, has his own YouTube channel now. It's called GooseTube. I figured that would kind of be an extension of this, be our little happy place, our sanctuary we can go, you know, when things are just absolutely insane like they are now, just to watch some funny videos of him being a knucklehead, doing the things he does. I'm going to try to start posting over there kind of regularly. And, you know, just some, I got one video up there, just a short clip of him playing in the water right now. He hates the camera. It's going to be tough to get some good videos of him, but we'll make it work. So I'll put the link to his channel in the description box below. If you want to go over there and subscribe, that would be amazing. And if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. The engagement, you guys are amazing. Yesterday, it was raining out here where I live. The hurricane coming up here in New England. It's not, didn't get hit by the hurricane, but it was just a rainy, gloomy day. Wasn't sure if I was going to make a video or not, but I was seeing all these stories and video clips and all this crazy stuff. I said, okay, I got to show you guys this stuff. I wasn't sure how to do it, so I put together a few smaller videos, did some different things than what we're used to over here, got away from the woke TikTok insanity. And the engagement, the comments, the feedback, you guys seem to enjoy that. So listen, thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate that. So I think I'm going to start incorporating that into this channel as well, just switching it up a little bit. But don't worry, we're getting back to our daily dose of brain rot today. Listen, I keep saying it. It only gets worse. You have no idea. You have no idea. You guys just strap in, hold on tight. You're ready to have your minds blown in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No argument from any of us here, sir. All right, so let's just listen. We're just gonna dive right in. That's it. It's like pulling the band-aid off fast. That's what we're doing today. So trust me, it's bad. It's bad. First one says, send me to Afghanistan and I will punch the sexist Taliban with my feminist BLM fist. Oh my God. Roll the film, please.
You think you tough? Think you tough, huh?
Okay, you little pimply little shit.
These people. Oh, yeah. So, listen, in Portland, Oregon, there was a bunch of stuff going on between some Proud Boys, some other right-wing groups apparently, and of course Antifa was there. Dr. Steve Turley, if you haven't checked his channel out, I highly recommend. He does some good videos, good commentary. Dr. Steve Turley. He did a video, I think it was today, about what happened over in Oregon with BLM, Antifa, and the Proud Boys. And Antifa was, the police said they weren't getting involved, they weren't stepping in. Antifa were running for their lives. Go check it out. His video, it's funny. And this is what these people do. They talk like that, and then when it comes down, when the rubber meets the road, they gonzo. Let's keep it moving. All right, up next, get out your pen and paper, your notebooks, whatever you guys have been keeping track on all the new words we've been learning for the new language coming. It says, what is gender fay? F-A-E. What is gender fay? We're all really excited to learn. Roll the film.
Hi everyone, my name is Bunny. I use bun pronouns. I identify as gender fay. What does being gender fay mean? Gender fay is a type of non-binary gender fluid identity that ranges between agender and feminine with no feelings of masculinity. There is no single set point. It can move around. There are associated identities that are in that family. There is gender fawn, which is similar but never encompasses feelings of femininity. There's gender fair, which is a form of gender fluidity that never encompasses completely, entirely being male. So there are feelings of masculinity, it's just not identifying as male. Then there is gender floor, which is a form that never encompasses male, female, masculine, feminine. It is a type of gender fluidity that only encompasses agender or non-binary identities. And there we have the gender fay family of identities.
That's it. Hold it right there. Pronoun trouble.
What does any of that mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know. Hope you guys got it all down though. I got it all up there. Moving right along. All right, this is kind of our teacher feature. Not so much. This person's a teacher. This person's been in a few different videos of ours, and they don't really talk too much about the classroom or students, so that's fine. It's like a teacher does performance stuff like this on the TikToks. Whatever. That's fine. Roll the film, please.
I got my ballot and I'm ready to vote. No. He got shots in arms and a surplus too. Let's keep California blue. Baby got ballot.
A long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.
Yeah, say that again, old Charlie. Real quick. I don't live in California, so I don't know. But from what I've heard from many people, some of you amazing people here in the greatest community in the YouTubes that are in California, Salty Cracker lives in California. What's happening in California isn't working. The people that are running it's just not working. So why wouldn't you try something different? This is just total tribal horseshit. That's all it is. It's just, let's keep it blue because it's not working, but we just got to keep it blue. That's crazy to me. Rant over. Moving right along. This one is a perfect example of indoctrinating kids when they're young. How I turned a cabin of 13-year-olds into leftists. Roll it.
I was a camp counselor for 1 week and turned an entire cabin of 13-year-olds into leftists. Here's how. It started on day one when the kids of their own volition decided to have an election to see who would be president of the cabin. They had me track votes anonymously, and I may have broken the tie in favor of the obviously queer kid. Another kid who was weirdly obsessed with Russian history then asked if he could be Mikhail Gorbachev to the cabin, to which I said, I don't think so. You could be Karl Marx, though. He was thrilled. The kids then, somewhat clumsily, started discussing the merits of their communist government. It probably would have ended there, but on day two, the president told me that he had trouble sleeping the night before and asked me if I had anything to read. I had exactly one book with me, The ABCs of Socialism. This kid read the entire book in one night. The next day, another kid asked for it, and then another. By day 4, Karl Marx proposed that our cabin cheer be the communist cabin, where everyone is equal, and everyone agreed.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Something. These communists are all cowards.
Now, this guy's credibility got blown right out the door in the first 10 seconds. He said he cheated. Listen to this real quick. Just real quick. Roll the film.
It started on day one when the kids of their own volition decided to have an election to see who would be president of the cabin. They had me track votes anonymously, and I may have broken the tie in favor of the obviously queer kid.
Yeah, you cheated. Moving right along. But our elections in communist countries are fair anyway. I mean, this guy's he just proved everything that we always say. Anyway, this one will blow your mind. This, if it's not been blown already. Roll the film, please.
What is it with people who have eating disorders and are thin that refuse to believe they are fatphobic because of their eating disorder? I've been in treatment for months, and these bitches are like, no, I can't be fatphobic. It's my eating disorder's fault. Your eating disorder is fatphobic. No one said it was your fault, but it's still fatphobic. You have to understand that eating disorders with the intention to control weight are rooted in fatphobia. And without that, you can never fully recover from your eating disorder or have a healthy relationship with food. And if you are not treated like a fat person in society, calling yourself fat in a derogatory way is harmful to actual fat people.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
So an eating disorder now is fatphobic. Taking advice from someone with a dog choke collar. My Rottweiler used to wear one of those. Oh, shocking. What do we always say here, guys?
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Another one bites the dust. This is our next inductee to the liberal meltdown wall of shame. And I did put that volume warning on the screen for about 4 to 5 seconds because when those SJWs start screeching like banshees, if you have headphones in, they'll damn near blow your eardrums out. You got the volume up loud, it's gonna damn near blow your eardrums out. So whenever you see that, turn the volume down, please. Warning, you know the banshees are about to start screaming. So quick turn down of the volume, you'll be all right. Moving right along. All right, next up, it's always hate speech and misinformation with these people. They can never say it's a lie because it's not. You'll see. Roll the film, please.
So recently, I've been getting a lot of very hateful comments on my videos. I'm not going to call out anybody particularly. It's not worth my energy. The thing that's really made me upset, though, is I have been notified that somebody, actually multiple people, have been taking my videos and using it to push forward their hate speech, using it to push forward misinformation about the LGBTQ plus community, about what is considered developmentally appropriate practice, either out of willful ignorance, spite, hate, whatever.
Ever hear of quit ya? Quit ya bitchin'.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Moving right along. This next video it blows my mind that people make these TikToks. They're so, you'll see what I mean. I just want to say, I think that whoever did that hair did great. I think that's pretty cool looking. I personally wouldn't wear it, but I don't know. It looks kind of cool. Roll the film, please.
I know people hate micro labels in like the LGBTQ plus community, but I came across this microlabel definition in the asexual spectrum because this person commented on my video and I was like, ooh. And I looked it up. It's called plesiosexuality. It simply means someone who doesn't mind performing sexual acts on another person, but they don't want that person to perform sexual acts on them. It can cause them to be like sex repulsed, like if someone does perform sexual acts on them. And like I love this label because it applies to me. If I do decide to like engage in sexual acts with my partner, this is how I feel. Like I don't want to be touched. I don't have the desire. If I'm touched, I completely lose interest, but like I don't mind getting off my partner.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Hey, champ, that's really interesting. Next time, keep it to yourself.
I just don't understand why these people come out with all this information, this personal stuff, and throw it out on the TikToks. Like, cool hairdo and all, but once again, we've said it plenty of times. The hair dye must leak down into the... Moving right along. All right, this lady comes all the way unglued, just completely unhinged. So I'm gonna do my best to mute her potty mouth and some of the other vile stuff she says. Do my best. Take the children out of the room now. Roll the film, please.
I can't. My daughter just called and her boyfriend has tested positive. He's the only person in his work that's wearing a mask out of, 300 people. And now my daughter, who's 29 weeks pregnant, is at risk. And I hate every single of you who refuse to protect others. This virus. I hope it you, and I hope it destroys you. Because the people that are trying to do their part in this are getting sick because of you ignorant morons. So, please get vaccinated.
How about no?
Suggest you stop whining like a little bitch.
Sorry, I did my best, but she was dropping F-bombs and she was saying she hopes horrible things happen to people. And first of all, out of 300 people in a workplace, I doubt that he was the only one out of 300 people that were wearing a face cover. Maybe, but things that didn't happen for 1,000, Alex, I would bet on that. Also, I can't get into too much detail here on the YouTubes. You guys know that. But there's a lot of debates about if certain things work that you put on your face, or if you... so you're blaming the wrong people, lady. I mean, take precautions. It's all you can do. I don't know. She said he tested positive. Is he... That doesn't mean anything. He could be asymptomatic, wish him Godspeed in getting better, and I hope your pregnant daughter is fine, but freaking out and saying you wish horrible things on people is not the way to go about it. I'll shut up now. Moving right along. Listen, if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. We are almost done. You guys know I cannot do this alone, so thank you so much for trudging ahead. Also, I want to say once again to the sponsors of today's video, Real Life D&D, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You're an amazing member of this community, as well as Dominic Rio. Thank you so much. And as I said at the beginning, if you want to sponsor the next video, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. This person right here, they just don't help the cause with these new words. We're going to hear some more new words, so get out your pen and notebook here to write down some more new words. But this person says they forget that that's what they new word and that's what they think they're called. Check it out. I'll shut up. Roll the film.
Fun fact about me. I'm in a bathroom. That's not the fun fact. But I thought I would clear that up. So I'm not demisexual or asexual. I am allosexual, I think it's called.
So sexual attraction that is roaring ready to go. But I am demi-romantic, which means that I don't feel romantic attraction towards someone until we have a strong emotional bond and like we're connected. And I keep forgetting that. Fun fact about me, I'm in a bathroom.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
See, that's the thing that's very bothersome is these people don't even know what they're talking about, but they expect us to know what they're talking about.
So I'm not demisexual or asexual. I am allosexual, I think it's called.
I think it's called? So you don't know what the word is, and you keep forgetting what you are?
Which means that I don't feel romantic attraction towards someone until we have a strong emotional bond and like we're connected. And I keep forgetting that.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's very, please get some help. Very alarming that they're not sure the words are the this, that, and the third, but we have to make sure we call it in the right order. We're screwed. Moving right along. All right, this is going to be the last one. It's been kind of a long video. I know I can't take any more. I'm pretty sure you guys probably can't either. So roll the film, please.
Kids are a lot smarter than you think they are. When I first came out as trans to my son and kind of explained to him that process, I first started with a conversation about gender, just to see kind of where he was at with that understanding. He's 3. So when I asked him, I first started talking to him about boys and girls and like who was a boy, who was a girl. So I first started with his aunties, his uncles, his other mom. Are they a boy? Are they a girl? And he took that in stride. He knew exactly what he was saying. He was a little bit more slow going with understanding that he and she and how that works with gender. But in general, he had that fine. So when it came time to explain to him about myself, I asked if I was a boy or girl, and he said boy. He saw the gender signifiers. I wasn't even... Yeah, he saw the gender signifiers. He understood. But I corrected him. I said, no, actually, I'm a girl. And he said, a girl. And then he hasn't made that mistake since. When I explained to him about gender and me being trans, I told him I was a boy, and then I became a girl. And he said, oh, you became a girl? I said, yes. And then he wanted to go play with his blocks, because kids aren't dumb. They understand, and they're not confused about this. This isn't going to be world-shattering to them.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
Isn't that what makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
I don't know. I think this was a little too much for a Monday on me. I apologize if you guys are feeling the same. Anyway, that's a wrap. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank you guys so much. Once again, I cannot do this alone. We're in this together. Real Life D&D, thank you for sponsoring today's video. Dominic Rio, thank you for sponsoring today's video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Go hit that subscribe button over at the Goose's channel, GooseTube. We're going to try to have some fun and just relax over there. All right, you guys know what to do. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Like that comment section up. You guys know I read all the comments. Love you guys. You guys are amazing. There's a reason this is the greatest community on the YouTube. Share this video out so people can see what's really going on out there in the minds of these lunatics. All right. Till next time, guys. Clearly, the world's gone crazy. So just be safe out there, all right? Peace.